Hey guys, I'm Phantom, and today I've got a couple weird announcements to make. So this video is kind of gonna be a two-parter. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as I possibly can because I don't want to waste a lot of time recording or editing this. First and foremost, today I am announcing that I am going to be starting a series of challenges. It is the 1st of February now. It is actually like 9:39 in the morning as of the time that I'm recording this. Those of you who watched the end of my last stream, or really the end of any of my streams in the last like 7 months, know that I am physically and mentally and emotionally not in a good place. Not even slightly. I've mentioned before that I've kind of come to this realization that when I don't have something to improve at, I kind of hate myself. I don't hate myself, but I hate that I'm wasting time and that I'm wasting days and shit like that. And I've been watching a lot of stuff recently. I've been watching people play games. I've been watching videos about people. Some really obscure, weird ones about like old architects and shit like that. And as of yesterday, the PewDiePie 100 days drawing thing that he did, showing off how he's been drawing for the past 100 days. And I'm a big fan of PewDiePie. I've been watching him since I was literally a kid. I've been watching him for a really long time. Since he was a little towhead sitting in his kitchen. And when I watched his 30-day drawing thing where he drew a little bit every day for 30 days, I kind of got inspired to draw a little bit myself. I did a couple drawing streams. It was nice, it was fun, but I kind of fell out of it. And now he's uploaded this video showing just how much he's improved in the last 100 days. And I think I've kind of realized, the other day I did a 3D modeling stream, which was a lot of fun. And I did a lot of catching up on a couple of projects that I had been putting off. And I kind of realized that I can use streaming and videos and such to kind of force myself to do the things that I want to do. So for the next 300 days, we are going to be doing 2 different challenges, and I am going to be doing my part in those challenges at the beginning of every stream. I could kind of pull up here. Let me make a text thing. I've kind of come to the realization that I have a hard time loving myself because I don't know who I am. For the last half of my life, I have dedicated every single bit of my existence to a very toxic relationship, a very one-sided relationship that came to a very abrupt end just over half a year ago. And I really have not lived since then. I've kind of been in this weird limbo. I don't know anything about myself, about what I like, about what I want. So I'm going to learn. This is going to be the start of a kind of self-learning, self-discovery adventure that I want to go on. And of these challenges, day 1 through 100, every day at the beginning of the stream, we're going to draw for a little bit. I'm going to take a reference and I'm going to draw it on my iPad that I have. I got a screen share thing. It's all set up. We're going to do it every day. We're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it simple just to improve. Day 101 to 200, we're going to do music. And this is going to be every week. I am going to have a song that I'm going to try to finish by the end of the week, working a little bit at the beginning of each stream. And then the third challenge from day 201 to 300 is going to be 3D modeling. There is an ultimate goal for all of this, actually. This isn't just me doing it because I feel like it. The ultimate goal is after 300 days, I am going to start trying to make a video game. It is something that I have wanted to do since I was literally a child. And I have been learning Godot, but if I can get myself to a point where I am comfortable drawing, making music, and making 3D models, I feel that I will finally be at the point where I feel like I can make a video game. That is the ultimate plan. But these 3 challenges are going to be back to back. I plan on taking no rest days, and we're just going to do it at the start of every stream. For the first 20-30 minutes of every stream, we're going to be doing whatever challenge I am on at that time. On top of that, we are also doing a 1 to 300 day challenge learning Japanese. I spent 365 days straight learning Japanese on Duolingo, and then I told myself I was going to take a break because I was getting exhausted doing it, and I have not done a single day of practice since. That was like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I have lost a lot of progress. I'm fixing that. We are re-bringing this back in, and I am going to be doing this also at the beginning of every stream. And the plan is, by the end of the year, to have finished all 4 of these challenges. The plan is to just do it. I'm tired of just not doing it. So I'm just going to do it. You are welcome to join me. You are welcome to do your own stuff if you want. I've been massively inspired by people like PewDiePie and a ton of other content creators out there that have just been doing things. I'm tired of not doing things, and I'm not going to learn what kind of person I am, who I am, what I like, or what I want by sitting here on my ass and feeling sorry about myself all the fucking time as my limbs atrophy out from underneath me and I slowly lose my body to neurodegeneration. These challenges start today. Today's stream is the first stream that we will be drawing, starting February 1st. So in 100 days, when I look back on how much I've done and all the things I've made and how much better I am, this is going to be the spot that vision, that look back begins. Now for the second part of the stream, I'm also announcing the return to a game that I have not played in months. A game that is going to bring a lot of controversy, League of Legends. I have a very love-hate relationship with League of Legends. I have had a very love-hate relationship with League of Legends for half of my life, because I have been playing the game ever since 2010 when I bought it physically at Walmart, because I was so young that I didn't know you could download games for free online. I thought it had to be on a website or you had to download it off of a disc, because we downloaded World of Warcraft off of a disc and Warcraft 3 off of a disc and some roller coaster tycoon game I played off of a disc. Those of you who have been following me for the past couple of months know that back when I last played League, I got to Platinum just because I could, just because I felt like it. I had a lot of angst because the earlier aforementioned breakup had happened, so I kind of just needed an outlet, and League of Legends is a very good game to vent anger off of. I kind of came to conclusions about the game, about what I like and what I don't like, and the truth is I really didn't like where League of Legends is. League of Legends suffers from what I like to call gimmick flooding. Every year they come up with a new gimmick, this new system, this new thing that's the big focal point. Everyone complains about it for the whole year and they defend it. Give it time, and then the next year comes around and they just completely forget about it and leave it there. And the reason that had been so absolutely awful for the game is Riot Games has never been good at balancing. Balancing games is not their strong point. Things are always broken and overpowered for way too long or completely useless for way too long. And the biggest reason, in my opinion, has been this gimmick overflow of garbage. It's just, it was too much for them to balance, and there were so many fossils of old content that had just been forgotten about. Do you guys remember back when Keystone Masteries came out and they were touting about how they're gonna come up with all sorts of new ones? They came out with one, Conqueror, and it was overpowered for a really long time, and they promised changes that never came. I was so unhappy with where the game was that I stopped playing it. But I did say on stream, I sat down in front of everybody, and I said that there are 3 things I want Riot Games to do. And if they do those 3 things, I will come back to the game. Because the game's been a massive part of my life. I want to love it. It's just hard to love it because the characters that they're releasing are all blatantly overpowered, and everything seems so unbalanced, and just items were in a bad place. Mythic items choked build creativity. It just wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't as good as it used to be, so it's hard to justify playing it. I said the 3 things that I wanted them to do are: 1, get rid of mythic items, because they're counterintuitive. Everyone builds the same one. There's no build diversity involved. It chokes creativity, and things are harder to balance because entire builds are based around one item. So that one item has to be considered. I hated it. I said get rid of mythic items. 2, I wanted either a Cafe Cuties skin for Shyvana, Dragon Maid, or Shyvana to get a visual rework. And 3, I wanted them to get rid of the promotional series in the ranked grind, because I fucking hated the way that promotional series works. I hated all of that. Riot has done all 3 of those things. I'm not kidding you. Every single one of them. Somebody at Riot watched my streams. Somebody at Riot listened to me. I practically guarantee it. Because as of a couple weeks ago, Season 14 started. And from the bit that I've played, because I have been playing some normal games in my free time, I absolutely fucking love it. This is the most fun I've had in League of Legends since like Season 8. They got rid of mythic items. Build diversity is back. There's a whole bunch of cool items, a whole bunch of cool fun new builds to try. I've been absolutely loving it. They got rid of a lot of the old content flooding garbage, all the fossils sitting around. They changed the way that dragons work. They feel a lot less impactful. They made basic changes to the map that I like. Like that's all that they did. They got rid of mythic items, they got rid of old systems, and they just freshened the game up. On top of that, the last multiple champions that have come out have had terrible win rates because they launch weak and then get buffed up to being useful. Just like I wanted from them. Because I'd rather the champion become useful over time as people get used to them than just being super overpowered and permabanned so no one can ever try them. It's just better. It's like they sat down and they listened to me ranting about the state of the game and listened to everything I said. I'm absolutely loving every game that I play. It has been so much fun. Second, Shyvana's getting a full visual update, a whole VGU. Like, they announced it. They showed off some art for it right there. And a couple seasons ago, they got rid of the promo series, so that was already taken care of. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, it's exactly where I want it to be. And I gave them my word. I said on stream that if they did everything right and made the game fun again, I would play it. So, we're gonna play it. It's not going to be anything crazy. I'm just going to do what I did last time where I stream it every once in a while. And we're just going to enjoy the game being good because it's a big part of my childhood. I want to love the game. So, they did what I asked. I'm going to give them the chance. We'll see how high I can get this time. We'll see what kind of stuff. I've been theory crafting and thinking of stuff and trying stuff out. We're going to try it out on stream one of these days and it should just be fun. That's what I want it to be. I just want the game to be fun. I've been playing it since the game came out. I've been playing it for over half of my life. I just want to enjoy the game. But really, that's it. For the most part, the first half of this announcement is what's most important. The second half is just kind of, hey, I'm going to play League again. Watch it if you want to. Don't watch it if you don't. It is what it is. But I'm excited to have stuff to look forward to, especially these challenges. And I want you guys to hold me to them. I'm going to be doing this. This isn't a New Year's resolution. This is me wanting to be strong-armed into doing the things that I want to do. Because all these things and more I want to do. It's just hard for me to find personal motivation. So, I'm not going to use personal motivation. I'm going to use public ridicule. I am going to use the fact that I am on a camera to force me to learn what I like and get better at the things that I do. Self-discovery journey, baby. We are going to be playing games, having fun, and learning new skills and things so that I can feel better about myself as a person in a healthy environment. Potentially. I don't know if League is going to be a healthy environment.